Hello and welcome back to Farming Simulator 19 with your host, Ht1. Oop, wrong screen. Hello everyone. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 19 with me. And I got a little bit of annoyances with our game. So, if you remember in last week's episode, at the ending of that, I was looking at switching out the little greenhouse with a bigger greenhouse. And maybe, excuse me, and maybe having it be able to have a little money trickling in to offset maintenance costs and stuff, and everything. Well, I got to looking into it a little bit more, and I decided not to. I decided not to try to renovate this area over here to accommodate it. Because one, the more I looked at it in the framework in there and everything, the more I didn't like how close it actually would have been to this hill, and it would have to be far enough away that we could get to everything that has to offer. Um, so so I kind of decided, okay, we're not going to use this area for it. So I went looking at all the fields. And let me just show you an overview. So this is all of the fields on the whole map. Well, most of these fields are, they're not very flat except for this field, and I think one of these fields over here is fairly flat. And I'm going, okay, well, maybe we'll just do this. Like at the same time we have, our three main fields on the opposite side of the map, so that way we have to travel to that side to do anything with them. I thought, well, okay, we could do that. We could do the same thing with the greenhouse. That would give us a bigger reason to go across to the map and do stuff over there. So I'm like, okay, that'll work. Well, it will work, but we can't set it up right now. Because as you know, I only have $90,000 in the bank right now. So I'm going, okay, well we could do field 15 because not only would that give us another field to work with, that would also give us this little area right here next to the gas station, and we could set it up there. Well, that's $298,000 to buy that field, to buy that section. We don't have that. So next best is this little field right here, field 14. It's big enough to hold it. It's it's big enough to hold it. It's large enough that we can get around it after we put it down. However, it's $64,000, and the price of the greenhouse, I'll show you, is 75. So we'd need in the ballpark of $150,000 to buy both to get them on the farm. Unfortunately, we do not have 150,000. We have 90. So we're going to have to do some work here to get that extra little bit, that extra 60,000 to be able to get both. And I know I said beforehand I wasn't going to empty the cow shed yet, but the cow shed has 8,300 liters. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill up the truck with at least 3,000 because I don't know how much the our little marketplace thing over there does. So we'll go ahead and get our limiter set up. What is it? Right control L. Oh, excuse me. Right Alt L. And we're going to change this value up to, whoop, not that. It won't even hold that. 3,000. And then we're going to hit refuel. And we're going to hit refuel with the milk. And the reason why I'm kind of doing this in steps like this is because, like I said, I don't know how much that thing over there holds. I'm hoping that it holds 3,000 liters at least. Just gonna slip out beside the camper right here, and I don't know where to fill this thing from. I don't know whether it's filled on the side or if it's filled on the front. Or just what? Let's see. And I have a question for some of you that might know. Why is this truck? Because after I've updated everything, after I've updated like the vehicle controls and stuff, I've noticed this truck has basically just kind of not necessarily broken. Huh. How do we refuel this? Huh. Wonder if it needs, because I know at one point in time it said that you could put one of these in here, these vending machines. So I wonder if okay, so that's probably what we need. What's the one that goes in the... Okay, so we have to... So it looks like we have to put one of these vending machines in there. Okay. Alright. Let's get over here. There. Okay. It says it can have a vending machine placed in it, but I can't put a vending machine there. There we go. Get my steering controls. Here. Hmm. Unless I buy, unless this is it, unless I buy this and then I can place it in there with the front loader. Okay, so we'll do this. We'll go ahead, we'll actually do this. We'll go ahead and do it the correct way of buying it. So we'll do this. We'll buy one of these that can be moved around, and we'll place it like right there, and we'll hop into this tractor. Didn't mean to do that, but we'll hop into this tractor. You know what? I think our front loader is going to be, the loader bucket's a little big, so I think I'll place it over here. Have our forks here. And yes, I have bale forks on, but I mean, they do just as good as a job of lifting stuff up for pallets as they do for spiking, as they do for spiking um, spiking bales. Now, the big difference is in this game is the pallet forks have a well type of thing that keeps the thing from falling off. These do not, as you can tell, with it bouncing around and wiggling. Oh, that is a crate. All right, well, we're just gonna place it right here on the edge. There we go. Back the tractor over here and park it. Now, what do we do here? Okay, so I have no idea. Come on, get off the thing. Well, I don't know what this does. Unless there's some kind of socket or something that it locks into down there. Maybe we will do this. Maybe we'll just kind of see if we can push it forward a little bit. Uh-oh. I think our tractor's just a bit too big to get in there. There we go. Well, we're never getting that thing back out of there unless I sell it, so. Alright, we'll see. No? And I don't think it goes up over here because, yeah, see, this is the potato box. So, I don't have a clue. I really don't know how, I really don't have a clue on how this works. Because it says object is too heavy. And I can't redo. Okay, well, you know what? I guess we're just going to get rid of it. Because there's no, I don't know unless, I hate trying to figure stuff out on camera, but it's, right at the moment, it's just kind of like, there isn't really much else to do except for, you know, piddle around until stuff and everything. I mean, because the only other thing that we could do is just load up all the milk and take it down to the other place. I could do this. I could. I'm gonna do this though. I'm just gonna sell that one, and then I guess we'll buy just a milk vending one that doesn't move. We'll put it. Now we could do this. We could put it like on the other side of the other side here. Object collision. Well, you know what? The global companies, own um, uh, place anywhere thing is a load of crap. Yeah, because that is not. I mean, that could be because the forklifts are sitting there and the trailer's sitting there, but yeah, look at that. I mean, I can't place anything right here where I should be able to. I can't even place anything really close to the back of that. I guess we would go that way. See, and I'm confused. Why? Oh, now this one has it in such a way I can open it. Oh, I have to get really close. Okay. Let's grab the tractor now and let's see if we can move that actually inside. Or let's see if we can move it like up close to it. We'll see if it was a collision issue, maybe. See. Oh. This one? Oh, it would help if I went to the right a little bit. Or to the left, I mean, a little bit. Alright, let's take... Just do that so it'll stay. There's a little bit of a stutter. I'm going to do this. I'm going to actually put this over here. Since it's actually a refrigerating unit on its own, it should just actually be able to set like right, that might be a little too far forward, right there. Oops, it's not wanting to let go of the fork. There we go. Alright, let's try to unpack it now. What? Hmm. Oh, there we go. Unwrap. There we go. There we go. Now we've got it. Alright. Now let's see what we can do. Oh, there we go. Now we can offload some milk into it. Oh, wow. Okay. So, so it's basically a sell point. That's what it is. Oh, that's okay. We can act like... That's okay. That works. I mean, we can bring it out. We can bring it out, stop, unload. Of course, now, if I had... Maybe if I had a vehicle that maybe if I had a vehicle that actually made it look like we were delivering like milk cartons to here, to it, instead of like this, like maybe if I had a truck or maybe another trailer, or if I had a pickup truck and a trailer that I could pick up the milk with and then bring it out there, that would be kind of a little bit more appropriate. But I mean, hey, at least we're able to stop it. At least we're going to be able to sell it. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take the fill level off of this. There we go. And then we're basically just going to fill the rest of this. I mean, we might as well fill it, sell it all. There we go. All right. We're going to sell it all, see what we get off of this. This will tell us, you know, this will basically tell us, because this was 8,000 liters. And the 3,000 liters we got 8,500 off of. The 8,000 liters we got 8,500 off of. So this will definitely tell us, this will definitely give us a retrospect of how much we're actually going to make off of this, of doing it this way compared to doing it this way compared to taking it down to the thing. So what do we get here? 15,300. That's not bad for 5,000. I think selling it down there, we sold about, I can't remember if we sold 5,000 liters or 10,000 liters. We sold some amount, and we only got like 20,000 or so, or not even that. We only got like, I think it was almost like $1 a liter. So I think we almost got, I think we got just what we had in the tank back. So I'm not crazy about this truck constantly revving like this. I may have to play with the settings off camera to see what's going on with it, why it's doing the constant revving all the time. You see, that's what it does. That's all it's doing, is just constantly revving, and I don't know why. Yeah, I'll throw the settings up here that I have on it just to see. throttle is not on. Free steer is not on. So I don't know. You guys let me know down in the comments what's wrong with this truck. What's wrong with this truck and why it's doing this? Because it's the only one that's doing it. See, if I run over here to this truck, which is technically that same truck, just in a dump truck form, and it doesn't do the constant revving. Now, of course, it's in manual mode. It's in manual mode, but I don't know. And then this is, oh yeah, this is pretty much the same truck, just that one. And oh, it does the rev up a little bit too. I don't know. It's weird. So I hate to say it, but that manual gear, the gear the I don't know. It's okay, but I just don't really I don't really like what the upgrades and stuff to it, or the updates to it this time, because for some reason when you go to steer, it's doing the same thing as what the Giant's steering does. Is when you get in it and you go to drive forward, when you get in it and you drive forward and you steer, well, I'll show you with the other tractor because I got to bring the other tractor in. What's happening is it's doing the weird Giants thing to where see, I'll steer to the left, and while I drive forward, it snaps back really quickly. Okay? Steer slow, snaps back quick. Steer slow, snaps back real quick. But that's because I'm not touching there I was not touching the thing. So it was actually steering back quite correct. But now I've noticed that when you steer, like I'll steer to the right and then I'll go left, it does the quick back and then steers and then starts steering slowly the other direction. In the older version of it, when you steered left or right and then went to steer the other direction, it would steer the same speed for the opposite direction. And to me, that was actually better. That was actually more realistic steering than what it's doing here, than what it's doing now. So, but I mean, that's just an observation for me. So, but anyway, yeah, I think really truthfully, I'm just gonna have to let the farm run. I may even get on at some point in time, maybe between this episode and next episode, and just let this farm run for about 3-4 days, maybe even 5 in-game days. So that way we can get everything, maybe get up to a couple, like 10 or 16, 10 to 15,000 in liter in milk, or maybe even get a full trailer out of this. So that way we can make some money and be able to do some stuff that we need to do. So, but anyway, I do hope you enjoyed. Little bit of side news for the other videos. I don't know if they're going to be able to get out because, like I keep saying, my computer's not that strong. So, some videos look good, other videos look like crap. So yeah. So anyway, I'm Ht1. this is Farming Simulator 15. Whoop. Yeah, there I go again. It's Farming Simulator 15. And for those that don't know why, that wonder why I keep calling it 15, is because this map is actually a port up from 15. It first came out on 15, and now it's on 19. And my brain just automatically goes, because I did a complete series on that one. I did a nice series on that one. My brain is like, oh, we're back in 15, so that's why I keep saying 15. So anyway, sorry for the long explanation, but yeah. So I'm Ht1. This is Farming Simulator 19, and yeah, if you're enjoying the episode, please click up in the right-hand corner up there for a link to my last episode. So yeah, I'm Ht1. Laters.